Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and just a heads up, yesterday I did that 18-hour drive from San Francisco to Colorado. I'm exhausted, so we're not going to be doing the face cam as normal, nor will we have the intro meme, but that doesn't mean today's topic isn't going to be just as important as it normally is. But it is a fairly complex topic, so we're going to go ahead and start with the most recent development in it. Yesterday there was a new patch put out for Apex Legends. It was on the server side, and a lot of people were hoping this would fix some of the bugs and issues that have been in the game for quite some time. Now, Apex Legends has a Reddit forum where they go ahead and put in the developer notes, but unfortunately, because it was server side and no Respawn developer let the community know what was actually fixed, a majority of the community just didn't know what was in this. Luckily, we have members of the Apex Legends community, such as Dataminers, who were actually able to go in and tell the community exactly what it was, and in this case, it was Kralrindo, and he let us know that there were some small changes to Newcastle's Tactical, which was most likely bug fixes, a Lifeline Town Takeover interactive objects, where now you can play with the guitar and the drums underneath the town takeover. They also added the 500 AC enabled in the store via the playlist, and a really small change for the replicator. However, Kral couldn't actually see what it was, and there were no bug fixes, nothing for Loba, Wraith, or for the Xbox input lag. And there are two major issues with the way that Respawn pushed out this update, so let's start with number one. Why is one of the biggest battle royale live service games putting out updates not telling the community what it is, and instead we have to get that information from people who data mine the game? Don't get me wrong, data miners are awesome and amazing, and I always love the information they give to the community, but not everyone follows the data miners. For instance, Kralrindo has about 60,000 followers. There is at least 1 million active Apex Legends players. So over 900,000 people just got an update, but because Respawn didn't put out any official information, they are unaware of what's going on and what actually changed with the game. And this has been happening a lot more frequently, and it's definitely changed from the way that Respawn used to do things. The former director Chad Grenier let us know back on July 13th of 2021 that we would be getting custom lobbies in the future of Apex Legends. Now, eventually he left Respawn along with other developers who also used to talk about stuff coming to the game, such as Jason McCord and Ryan K. Rigney, but unfortunately we haven't heard anything about custom lobbies since he brought it up, telling us that it was coming. But you know who has actually let us know about upcoming custom lobbies? Both Ezra and AG420, who both let us know that there's stuff in the files and that it seems to be set for launch very soon. Then you have the level cap increase and cross progression, which was both mentioned back last August and was said to be coming this year, and that was by Ryan K. Rigney. Yet at no point since that Reddit AMA have we heard anything from any of the developers. But once again, members of the Apex Legends community have stepped up and said, hey, there seems to be some stuff coming in the near future. Here's some banner frames from someone who leaks. But if Respawn wants to be very hush-hush on what's coming to the game, that's fine, it's their prerogative. They can choose to do whatever they want. But here's number two of the big issue with the update yesterday. On that very same Reddit forum, after what was in the update was revealed by Kralrindo, a user suggested picking a day not to play Apex and doing a community strike for all the issues in the game, such as the Xbox input lag, audio issues, so on and so forth. And it got a ton of different awards with over 900 comments and over 4,000 upvotes. And I actually 100% empathize with his reason for calling for a strike. And the first thing that people are going to say that disagree with that stance or with me on this is basically, you don't know how hard it is to fix bugs in this game. Coding is very, very difficult. It's an old source engine. They just can't fix it overnight. And I will also say, I agree 100% with that, but that's not the issue. The issue is actually a lack of communication about the bug fixes, which ties right back into point number one with the complete lack of just dev communication. Take, for instance, the Xbox input lag. Respawn put out one tweet a week after it was well known that this was going on, and they said, we are continuing to investigate reports of input delays some Xbox players are experiencing. Thank you for your patience while we work to resolve this. That was it, nothing else. And then the next two tweets from the Apex Legends Twitter account was for buying a blow up Nessie pool doll and a Bloodhound figurine. Honestly, just think about this for a second. Say you're a user who actually bought the Valk heirloom on the collection event the day it released, and then the game is literally unplayable for you for the entire week. Apex Legends, being a free-to-play game, has allowed itself to shield itself from criticism with bugs, as people will just say, well, it's a free game, stop complaining. But once you start selling $160 of cosmetics every 3 months and people actually buy those yet can't play the game afterwards, you owe at least that part of the fan base an explanation, as they have actually sunk money into your game more than most other AAA titles will ever see. But the key takeaway is, it's not the devs team's fault. It's a live service game, bugs are going to happen, and they are going to take a while to fix. But it's the communication team's responsibility to give answers to the players who actually allow this game to continue and thrive and be successful. Let me know down below what your guys' thoughts are, and until next time, Legends, keep slaying the Outlands. I'll see you out there.